Hello folks, it's A Automotive Reviews. And today we have here the amazing 2021 Ford Bronco. Before I start this video, I want to say thank you guys for coming to this channel. And thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, and thank you for liking. Now, there's a lot of reasons to like the 2021 Ford Bronco. It's special and has a lot of features that's going to really impress the public. Now, one of the most memorable moments with the Ford Bronco was when they introduced the Ford Bronco. When I first found it was coming out, I thought it was awesome SUV. It really lightened up my day, and I said to myself, man, if my money is right, this is the SUV that I would love to buy. And so I waited effortlessly, just thinking about this SUV and looking up articles and reading about it. I went to auto shows here and I seen like the older model Broncos that has been restored. And I seen one guy at a car show. He had an old Bronco, and that thing was restored. The engine was like mint, and the thing was just like something I've never seen. And it stood out to me like, wow, you know, the Ford Bronco, they should make this. This should be something new. And then as time went by, a few months later, I saw a commercial, and I was like, what the heck? And they were talking about the Ford Bronco coming back. And that was so amazing. And I said to myself, wow, could this really be? And then as time went by again and again, I researched and dug up materials on the Ford Bronco. And I've been impressed. And the day came with the introduction of the Bronco, and I had to be at work. But boy, oh boy, was I looking forward for seeing that introduction. But things changed. But I kept studying the Ford Bronco and seeing more and more detail. And I just been moved in all different ways. And so I have this on my channel, the Ford Bronco. So here is some of the reasons that you should like a Ford Bronco. First of all, it's amazing. And second of all, it's an SUV that has heritage. And that's what makes it awesome and spectacular. Earlier this year, a few months before the Bronco made its official debut, Ford gave a tiny cluster of media an early peek of the 2021 Bronco, when the cyber orange two-door Bronco crested one of the many wild hills in the California Johnson Valley. The goosebumps hit so fast. I was just moved by it. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Expecting to see something that was out of the familiar. Well, boy oh boy, those ultra aesthetics of this SUV was just off the chain. Right off the bat, one of the 2021 Ford Bronco's best features in its appearance is the aesthetics. Ford did a good job, and they made this just right. Now, I've only seen it in the Badlands configuration, but I reckon the two-door 2021 Ford Bronco is a proportionally perfect as a new off-road SUV can be in this year, 2020, the fall of 2020. But who would think that an ultra-modern, ultra-retro design language would look so nice? And the world just can't believe what they saw. It looked like it was lifted straight from the halls of a Ford design studio, with little thought of what a full, beautiful life, full-scale production vehicle would look like. Now, if you brought this vehicle into a room full of people, and before this even came about, nobody would really believe that this was a Bronco, and they would just be, they would think that, hey, this is gonna go into the Ford Museum. That's how nice this Bronco looks. This Bronco looks like a genius craftsman took this SUV and made it and molded it into what it is. That they took a Ford Explorer and they revamped it. The 2021 Bronco doesn't look, real. It's a glimpse of something that became more modernized and became something that and that's what makes this SUV so excellent. It has to become something that you just can't believe that's here. I mean, you could put this alongside of the revitalized Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, and you could just look at it, and it would stand out. You see this, and you say to yourself, "Wow." There are some SUVs out there that could have been better. When you see this Ford Bronco standing by itself, and that's what makes it what it is, because when you see it, it's like a connection to the past. It's like two wheels in the present and two wheels in the past. So there's like a continuum there, and that's what makes this SUV stand out above all things. And that's what makes the 2021 Ford Bronco, the Ford Bronco. So all of the drooling about the 2021 Ford Bronco best features is the two-door. The Bronco in person without the off-road hardware are those massive 35-inch tires. What's more of the praise, which is how can it extend to something like a four-door and still keep that Bronco heritage and still look so awesome? Let's take a look at a few angles of this two-door Ford Bronco. The 2021 Ford Bronco is all about what it's all about is, and what makes this really, really nice. It's all about the details. You can't miss the small details. Look at the specs and check around the truck. Explore the details. You'll find even more of the 2021 Ford Bronco best features in the engineering. The 2021 Ford Bronco is an amalgam of careful engineering and thousands of hours of engineers just looking at it, scoping through and making it what it is. And this is what makes this SUV the SUV that it is. When you work at something and your craftsmanship starts showing, people see that, and it grows on them, and it's a connection with them. They see what the engineers and the planning and how they put thousands of hours in this 4x4, and they can't believe it. I mean, enthusiasts are looking at this, and it's growing that following that only a skilled, crafted automobile can gain. Much like the Porsche, the Porsche 911. I mean, it's like there's something about good craftsmanship, good thoughts that go. I mean, just all the thoughts and the mathematics and everything, and the engine building, everything that comes together to make this what it is. This Bronco 2021 Bronco is awesome. The new Bronco. And when you look at the new Bronco, and we go back to this two-door Bronco, we see one thing, that the doors are fully removable, while the mirrors remain fixed on the body. That's just an amazing, amazing thought. Who would think of such a thing? And they are lighter than you might expect. Get the four doors, and you can safely stow the doors in the back. No more chaining the doors to something or to a sign, a chain fence, alongside of a trail. That innovative halo-style roof frame gives passenger a full, unobstructed view above, and you can't sweat, those the sky and the clouds and in the road, the puddles and all that stuff. You can't sweat it, since many of the critical controls of the whole SUV is what keeps it safe regarding any condition is the fact that they're waterproof. The floors in this SUV are rubberized, so you can't beat it. They're rubberized to keep it protected. The upholstery is cut from the same marine grade vinyl found on watercraft. Everything they have given thought to making this 2021 Bronco so awesome. The Jeep Wrangler has similar levels of waterproofing, but it shows that Ford did not cut back. Ford stayed up, and they worked hard, and they made it happen here. The company had a list of the best features on the production model Bronco. At even a more of a granular level, the 2021 Ford Bronco is awesome. Some of the best features that impress right off the back is the mobile system loops for storage, a mounting bar for accessories that run the length of the dash with the integrated USB. Let's take some looks. Let's take some looks at this. I mean, this color is just amazing, and just that look. Look at that. I mean, this looks like something. This is the same thing that made the G wagon what it is today. When the outdoors, when you see that and it grows on you. Now, a G wagon is like $220,000 loaded. I mean, this is just the Ford Bronco is just amazing. Look at that interior. And when you look at this one, you see that so much thought went into this car. For example, you look at the accessories for it. I'm flicking through it real fast because I'm looking for something, and we'll come back and make our way. Now, what I'm looking for, like for example, the mounting bar for the accessories, the USB ports, how everything is just made, everything is just given thought. Cable, no more cable clutter, and the corner sights on either side of the hood that pull double duty, the roof, as you can see right here. That's just awesome. I mean, these things they can hold up to 150 pounds. As far as that's what these they go right up to the roof tatters. So it's just amazing. I mean, just everything's amazing about this. Now, Jeep carried fasteners marked with the F. Now those sweet fender flares, they come off with a few bolts, so you can replace worn examples, swap a new design in, or take them off entirely. Most of the body panels of this, they can come off, and they're easy to remove. And so if you bump against a boulder, it's not so painless. And so, because the way these body panels are made. So you can take them out and you can easily replace them. You can replace worn body panels. Who would imagine that the body panels will be replaceable? This is, folks. And so it's made to do some rugged stuff. That's what makes it amazing. In the 2021 Ford Bronco, it has tons of accessories. Now, this isn't a single specific feature, but it's one of the Bronco's biggest strengths. Now, at launch, the Ford Bronco accessories that run the gamut, including the grille design, the wheels, the lights, the bumpers, tents, cargo management, winches, interior trim, shift knobs, uh, performance upgrades, even the interior grab handles are modular. You don't like the design? Swap it out for something that you do like. That's what makes it amazing. And that's the personalization level. It's just off the key with a Ford Bronco. And then there's the presence. The presence of this SUV is just amazing. It's just amazing in every way. We can make this picture even bigger. I mean, just look at that. Just look at that. Now, of course, it's available with a stick and has 6 gears and an ultra low speed crawler gear. Something you haven't seen on the off-road SUV in a while. There are no half features, no half measures here. Just a perfect SUV. And that's what makes this SUV so awesome. I mean, just look at these LED lights. It's just amazing. Now, I haven't, for one thing, driven a 2021 Ford Bronco at all. And it's going to be a while until I can able to get my hands on one. When I do get my hands on one, I'm going to bring a review of it to this channel. And I'm going to check out and see what these 4x4 capabilities are all up to. And the driving dynamics. We're going to see how refined it is and revolutionary it is. And I know it's going to live up to the game because I've read and I've seen some amazing stuff about this 2021 Ford Bronco. Who knows? Hopefully it's more capable than the Colorado ZR2. And it seems and appears to be more capable than the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. The 2021 Bronco represents an honest measure, a great approach to vehicle design, engineering, and packaging. Like all the great cars, like I talked about earlier, that makes you think like you look back at all the other ones and you look at some of the awesome SUVs and trucks, and you like the Mercedes G-Wagon, and you say to yourself, why come all the other ones can't be like this? But now things are changing, and the SUVs and the trucks are becoming like the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. And this is an example of it. But the one thing that's nice about the Bronco is that it has its own character. It's something that, that cannot be, anything like anything else out there. And that's what makes this SUV, that's what makes this Bronco so amazing. And we know Ford is going to sell many and many, many of these. Now, the 2021 Ford Bronco best features is as you can see, is the exterior styling. It's just awesome, folks. The exterior design, the design is just awesome, and even from this angle, it's just amazing. I mean, just look at that. I mean, look at the fender flares. Look at the look at the design. Everything can just come right off. It's so easy. This is what makes it magnificent. It's excellent off-road driving hardware. And the one thing that's about it too is just all the accessories. And you see the trim lines here. This is just amazing. Amazing, folks. Amazing to the T. I mean, I love this door too, and I love the features. It's just amazing in every way. Just look at that. Removable body panels. Who would imagine? Innovative halo style roof. Just look at that. A halo style roof. Who could imagine, folks? Just amazing, man. Just amazing. Waterproof controls. I mean, everything about it. We just look at some interior pics. This is a Halo style roof. It's just amazing, folks. I was watching this, them testing it, and as they were testing it, they were able to remove the roof, one panel of the roof above the driver, so so the driver can see around as he's driving through dangerous and rugged terrain. And that's what made it amazing. It's easy to clean. You get the available manual transmission, and you have that throwback look and the throwback branding. And they had lots and lots of cool accessories. So it's just amazing, folks. You can go on and on and on and talk about this SUV. It's just amazing. I mean, look at the features. You can easily get, help people get pulled out. It's the beginning. This is just the beginning, folks. And I hope you guys love this. I hope you guys love this video. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. The Ford Bronco is just amazing. And thank you guys for your support. You guys are awesome. And if no one has told you this today, that you are fantastic. And everything about you guys is fantastic. And constantly awesome. So keep living life, shine bright as the sun, and move on, and leave some great comments. And some of you leave negative comments. I don't care. It's all good. Much love to everyone, and many blessings. It's an amazing Bronco, folks. And you see the waterproof, even the waterproof accessory buttons. And you take a look at this, and you can even look at all of the features and everything that's just made just for you to get out there and to experience life. That's what makes it amazing. All the gear you can fit in the back, from the coolers and hanging out with your friends and your loved ones. This Bronco is just on point. I mean, you can also have the tailgating feature and everything else. It's just amazing. And the shifter and the GOAT modes, how you can control that, and the plates, everything. I mean, the signature plates and everything else, as you can see here. It's just amazing. A place for you to put your binoculars. I mean, get out and enjoy life. I mean, especially during this pandemic and everything else. Get out into the open with people, with a few people you love, and just nobody else but you and the trees and nature and the sky. This is A Automotive Reviews. I love you guys. Take care. Have an awesome day.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.